She said, "If you can't handle me spending every weekend with my ex, maybe we're not meant to be." I responded, "You're completely right." Then I accepted the job transfer to London I'd been turning down for her sake. When she messaged, "What's your weekend plan?" I sent a selfie from Heathrow Airport. I'm Ryan, 31, and had been with Jade, 29, for 3 years, cohabitating for 1. Things were solid until her ex, Dylan, returned to town 6 months ago. Suddenly, she had book club every Saturday, except book club was just her and Dylan at his place, reconnecting and keeping their friendship alive. When I voiced my unease, she brushed it off with, "He's just a friend now. We dated for like 2 months 5 years ago. You're being paranoid." Fine, I tried to be the understanding boyfriend. Then, book club turned into Saturday and Sunday brunches. Then Friday movie nights got added because Dylan was struggling with his dad's illness. The tipping point came 3 weeks ago. I'd been offered a huge promotion to lead our London office, £130,000 salary, full relocation, a 3-bedroom flat covered for a year. Dream gig, but I'd declined it twice because Jade didn't want to leave her family. That Saturday, she was prepping for book club again, hairstyled, new outfit, perfume she never wore for our dates. "How about skipping today? We could try that new Korean spot," I suggested. She rolled her eyes. "Ryan, we've been through this. Dylan's just a friend. If you can't trust me hanging out with my ex every weekend, maybe we're not meant to be." I stared at her for a moment. "You're completely right." Her face froze. "Wait, what?" "You're right. We're not meant to be." Her expression cycled through shock, confusion, anger. "Ryan, I didn't mean—" "No, you're spot on. This isn't working." I walked to the bedroom, emailed my boss. "I'll take the London job. Can start in 2 weeks, Jade followed. "What are you doing?" "I'm taking a job offer." "You should probably crash at your parents' tonight. Or Dylan's." "Up to you. Are you seriously ending this over a friendship?" "You just said we shouldn't be together." I'm agreeing. She started crying, angry tears, not sad ones. "You're being absurd. It's just a friendship." "Cool. Be friends. I'll be in London." She grabbed her bag and stormed out. "You'll regret this." 20 minutes later, my phone blew up. "Babe, let's talk. You can't throw away 3 years like this. I'll stop seeing Dylan if it bothers you that much." "Ryan, please." "This is childish," I didn't reply. I started packing. Update 1. The past week was eye-opening. After our split, Jade went straight to Dylan's. I know because she posted an Instagram story from his couch, wine glass in hand, captioned, "When life hands you lemons at 2 a.m. Her best friend Mia texted me, "Did you two really break up?" Me. "Ask Jade. She suggested it. She says you're moving to London?" "Yup. But she told everyone you'd never leave because you're too close to your mom." "My mom lives in Florida. I see her twice a year. Meanwhile, I was busy. Gave my 2 weeks' notice, started shipping stuff to London. Found someone to take over my lease. The company handled everything: movers, flights, temporary housing. Jade tried to come by while I was packing. I'd already changed the locks. She wasn't on the lease, just stayed over so often she practically lived there. "Ryan, I know you're in there. We need to talk." I texted, "Your stuff's in boxes by the door." "Take them." "I'm not taking anything because I'm not leaving. This is crazy. The lease is in my name. You never officially moved in, remember? You kept your parents' address for mail. That was her tax-dodging trick, claiming she lived with her parents to skip city taxes. It backfired spectacularly. She left, but not before telling our friends I was having a mental breakdown and abandoning everything for a dumb job. Then the Dylan truth dropped. My friend Ethan, who works at Dylan's gym, overheard him on the phone. "Yeah, she's basically single now. Her boyfriend's freaking out." "No, babe, I told you. Jade and I are just friends." "Yes, I'm still coming to your sister's wedding. What do you mean you saw her Instagram? That was nothing. Turns out, Dylan has a girlfriend, Olivia, who lives 2 hours away and visits every other weekend. The same weekends Jade had family commitments. Ethan sent me screenshots from Dylan's gym group chat, dated 2 months back. Guys, this girl I'm seeing is wild. Her boyfriend thinks we're at book club, LOL. I forwarded them to Jade with one word. Interesting. She called 17 times. I was busy booking my flight. Update 2. My flight was Saturday at 3 p.m. The same Saturday Jade had book club for 3 months straight. That morning, she showed up with her mom, Diane, and sister, Haley, in full intervention mode. Ryan, sweetheart, Diane began, Jade told us about your mental health crisis. What crisis? This sudden decision to uproot your life and move overseas. It's clearly a cry for help. It's a 70% pay raise and an executive role. Haley chimed in. But what about Jade? You can't just ditch her. She ended it. I'm honoring her choice. She didn't mean it literally, Jade shouted. Then don't throw out ultimatums you don't mean. Diane tried another tack. What about the apartment? Jade lives here. No, she visits. Her mail goes to your house. She's not on any bills. Legally, she's a guest. You're abandoning her over a silly friendship? Haley pressed. I showed them Dylan's gym chat screenshots. Silence. Diane paled. Is this real? Jade flushed. It's out of context. What context makes her boyfriend thinks we're at book club lol okay? They left after Jade called me emotionally manipulative for snooping on Dylan. I wasn't snooping. Ethan shared because he thought I deserved to know. At noon, I posted on Instagram, "New chapter begins." London-bound comments flooded in. Wait, what? Bro, when did this happen? Is this why Jade's been crying on her stories all week? At 2:30 p.m. while boarding, Jade texted, "What's your weekend plan?" Can we talk? I sent a selfie from the gate, the London flight board clear in the background. Her reply, "This isn't funny, Ryan." Not trying to be. Boarding closes in 10 minutes. You're really leaving? You really thought I'd stay after you chose your ex over us? I didn't choose him. Every weekend for 3 months says otherwise. I'm coming to the airport. I'm through security. Bye, Jade. I turned off my phone and enjoyed the flight. Update 3. London is unreal. The company flat is stunning. Exposed brick, Thames view, steps from the office. My team is sharp, and I'm genuinely excited about work for the first time in years. But the drama didn't stop. Jade went full meltdown on social media, posting a rant about how I abandoned her without warning, refused to fix our relationship, and chose money over love. The comments tore her apart. Didn't you dump him for Dylan? Girl, you were at Dylan's every weekend? Team Ryan. She deleted it fast. Then the real bombshell hit. Olivia, Dylan's actual girlfriend, messaged me on Instagram. Hi, you don't know me, but I'm Dylan's girlfriend. Or was. I saw your ex's posts about you moving to London. Dylan said Jade was obsessed with him and crazy. That's not true, is it? I sent her everything. The book club lies, the gym chat screenshots, the meetup timeline. She was crushed, but thanked me. Then she sent me something. Dylan's texts to her. Jade's just lonely because her boyfriend's always working. She needs a friend. Yeah, she's cute, but nothing compared to you, babe. Her boyfriend's a nobody. Probably makes like 40,000 in IT. I made 75,000. Now I make 130,000. Sure, Dylan, keep talking. Olivia dumped him publicly, posting the screenshots on her Instagram story with hashtags #cheater, liar, book club my ass. Dylan called me from 3 different numbers. Bro, you need to control your girl. She's ruining my life. Not my girl. Not my problem. This is between you and Jade. You had no right. You had no right to sleep with my girlfriend every weekend. But here we are. He tried to claim Jade seduced him. Jade claimed Dylan manipulated her. They're perfect for each other. Update 4. Jade pulled out all the stops. She flew to London and showed up at my office. Security wouldn't let her in. Bless corporate protocols. So she waited outside for 4 hours until I stepped out for lunch. Ryan, we need to talk. How did you even find me? Mia follows your coworker on Instagram. Saw the building in his story, stalker-level dedication. Jade, you can't be here. I flew 4,000 miles. You owe me a coffee. Against my better judgment, I agreed. 1 coffee, public place. She looked rough, hair messy, no makeup, same hoodie from her Instagram stories for a week. I messed up, she began. Which part? The ultimatum? Cheating with Dylan? All of it. Ryan, I thought I could have both. I thought you'd always stick around. Why? Because you always did. You never called me out, never pushed back. You thought I was a pushover. She started crying. That's not... Jade, you told our friends I was too clingy with my mom to leave. You lied about book club for months. You slept with Dylan while I was saying no to my dream job for you. We only slept together twice. Oh, just twice. Totally fine then. It didn't mean anything. Neither did our relationship, apparently. She pulled out her phone. Look, I'm different now. I blocked Dylan. I'm in therapy, working on myself, good for you. But I've moved on. You've been here a month. You can't have moved on. I moved on the second you said we shouldn't be together. I took your advice. Then she played her trump card. I'm pregnant. I laughed. No, you're not. How do you... We haven't had sex in 2 months. You were always exhausted after book club, unless it's Dylan's. Her face fell. I'm not pregnant. I needed you to care. I cared for 3 years. You didn't notice until I stopped. She flew back that night, but not before one last desperate text. I'll wait for you. However long it takes, I blocked her. Update 5. Jade's waiting lasted 2 weeks. She's now dating Kieran, her CrossFit coach. She's posting nonstop about how the right person comes when you're healing and sometimes your soulmate's been at the gym all along. Mia spilled the tea. Jade's basically moved into Kieran's place after 3 weeks. Pattern's gonna pattern. Then Dylan slid into my LinkedIn. Hey man, heard you're thriving in London. Just got an offer there myself. Want to grab a beer and bury the hatchet? This guy thought we'd be pals. No thanks. Good luck. Come on, bro. Water under the bridge? Jade meant nothing to you. That's the problem, Dylan. He took the job anyway. Guess where his flat is? My building. Because of course. I ran into him in the lobby my second week with a girl, not Olivia, maybe 19. Ryan, bro. This is Qley. Qley, my buddy Ryan. We're not buddies, Dylan. Qley looked confused. Dylan flushed. Don't be like that, man. We're neighbors. I'm moving next month. I wasn't, but he didn't need to know. Qley Googled Dylan that night, found Olivia's tagged posts, and dumped him via text in the building's WhatsApp group by mistake. Dylan, you're the book club cheater? Done 212 residents saw it. Security now calls him book club. Final update. Jade's relationship with Kieran imploded. Shocker. Turns out Kieran was just friends with his ex, too, having training sessions every weekend. Jade caught them in a very compromising stretch. She messaged me on WhatsApp. I forgot to block her there. Now I get how you felt. I'm so sorry I left her on red. But the real karma? That tax dodge. Jade claimed she lived with her parents to avoid city taxes. Someone, possibly Olivia, who works for the state tax office and hates fraud, reported her. Jade owed 3 years of back taxes, penalties, and interest, about $18,000. Her parents bailed her out, but only after forcing her to move home for real. Dylan's still in London, but his reputation's toast. The book club saga spread through our industry. It's smaller than you'd think. He's had 0 dates from work events. Still calls me bro in the elevator. I still ignore him. Haley messaged last week. Jade's really sorry. She's working on herself now. Good for her. I hope she sorts it out. She also wants to know if you're dating. Yes. Her name's Aoife. She's Irish in publishing, finds the book club story hilarious, and has 0 exes she meets every weekend. My 6-month review came with another raise and a permanent role. The company wants me long-term. I said yes instantly. Jade's latest Instagram post was about growing through pain and how sometimes people leave so you can find yourself. Comments were disabled. To those saying I should have fought for the relationship. Why? She told me we shouldn't be together if I couldn't handle her ex. I agreed. To those saying I was too harsh, I passed up a life-changing job twice for someone cheating on me while calling me insecure. I wasn't harsh enough. To those asking if I regret leaving, I'm earning nearly double my old salary, living in a vibrant city, dating someone who respects me, and Dylan sees me thriving daily in the building where everyone calls him book club. My only regret? Not taking the job the first time. Oh, and Jade, since I know you're lurking on my socials with burner accounts, a wife and I are planning a Paris weekend. Don't worry, it's not with her ex. She doesn't need book club to be fulfilled. Cheers from London. Edit. Stop asking for Dylan's LinkedIn. Let's not go there. Edit 2. Yes, Olivia really works for the tax office. Yes, she reported Jade. No, I didn't ask her to, but I'm not complaining. Edit 3. To those saying this is fake because Dylan's in my building, it's corporate housing. My company has a deal with the building. 4 other industry folks live here. London's big, but professional circles are tiny.